Hello guys, welcome to this video. This time I'm going to be talking about report speech. So the objective for this video is to recognize how to report what other people had previously said. So let's get started. So how does report speech work? So it's when we are telling someone what another person said or thought. For example, Mark said that he wanted to live in the United States. Okay, so we have in here direct speech and indirect speech. So present simple, for example, Leo is Colombian, she said. She said Leo was Colombian. So when we have this in present, we can also report that in present, but also in this case, it's another possibility to report that in past. Leo was Colombian. Edwin asked, "Are you busy tonight?" Edwin asked me if I was busy that night. So tonight is one thing, but that night refers to how we are reporting things. Next, with present continuous. So Noreli said, "I'm studying." If I report, it becomes into past continuous. Noreli told me that she was studying. "Why are you working so hard?" they asked. They asked me why I was working so hard. So pay attention to how tenses are changing. Next, past simple goes to past perfect simple. "We went to the movies last night," he said. He told me they had gone to the movies the night before. So pay attention to past perfect simple, all right? Jose said, "I didn't go to work yesterday." Jose said that he hadn't gone to work the day before. And as a question, "Did you buy a new phone?" Alice asked. Alice asked me if I had bought a new phone. Okay, so pay attention to how tenses change. Past continuous. "I was working late last night," Alejandra said. And in here I have Alejandra told me she'd been working late the night before. Eliana and Allison said, "We weren't waiting long." Eliana and Allison said that they hadn't been waiting long. All right. Emily asked, "Were you sleeping when I called?" Emily asked if I'd been sleeping when she called. So pay attention. When you have something in past continuous, it goes to past perfect continuous. All right. So this is in affirmative, in negative, and in questions. Next, present perfect simple. Paula said, "I've already eaten." So how can I report that? Paula told me she'd already eaten. All right. "We haven't been to China," they said. They said they hadn't been to China. "Have you worked here before?" I asked. I asked her whether she'd worked there before. So here, there. Okay, don't forget those expressions. Present perfect continuous. "I've been studying English for 3 years," Lina said. Lina said she'd been studying English for 3 years. Joanna said, "We've been dating for over a year now." Joanna told me that they'd been dating for over a year. And "have you been waiting long?" They asked. They asked whether I've been waiting long. So present perfect continuous goes to past perfect continuous. In here, past perfect simple. "I've been to Miami before work," he said. He said that he'd been to Miami before work. Perfect. In here, past perfect continuous. Tatiana said, "I'd been dancing for years before my wedding." Tatiana said she'd been dancing for years before my wedding. So past perfect continuous, past perfect continuous. So it doesn't change. Now, modal verbs. So with will, it goes to would. Let me see in here. Okay, so will, "I'll go to the movies tomorrow," Daniela said. With would, Daniela said she would go to the movies the next day. Okay. "Will you help me move?" Leslie asked. Leslie asked me if I would help her move. Okay, so pay attention. Will goes to would. Can changes into could. Sebastian said, Daniela can work tomorrow." Sebastian said Daniela could work the next day. "Can you open the window, please?" Edwin asked. Edwin asked me if I could open the window. Okay, good. Then we have in here with must and had to. "You must wear your seatbelt," Lily said. Lily said I had to wear my seatbelt. Okay. Fernanda said, "You must study tomorrow." Fernanda said I had to study the next day. Shall goes to should, right? So shall we go to the library today? Angie asked. Angie asked if we should go to the library that day. What shall we do tonight? Stephanie asked. Stephanie asked me what we should do that night. Okay. Jose said, "I may not vote tomorrow." Jose said that he might not vote the next day. "May I use the bathroom, please?" Tatiana asked. Tatiana asked if she could use the bathroom. Now, time expressions, which I consider are very important, okay? So, today, you say that day. Tonight, that night. this week, month of year, that week, month, year. Tomorrow, the next day, next week, month, year, the following week, month, year. Yesterday, the day before, or the previous day. Last week, month, year, the week, month, year before, or the previous week, month, year. Now, then, at that moment, here, there. Okay, so that was the information that I got, and I have some images that are in relation to our course, Memories of this class. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Bye-bye.